coming to seated towards the front of our chair. Establish your seated mountain pose. Leveling the pelvis, evening the weight on the right and left sit bones, stacking the spine, closing the eyes, and focusing on the breath. Observing the flow of the breath today, how it's moving, whether it's moving evenly, whether it's a bit rough or a bit more difficult today. Even out the flow of the breath now. Matching the inhale breath to the exhale breath. And now lengthening out the exhale breath. Two more complete rounds of the breath. Final round. Let's complete our breath work with some alternate nostril breathing, closing off the right nostril with the right thumb. Inhale right. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Let's release the hands to the side and find our blocks. Position them adjacent to the ankles. Inhale the hands overhead and exhale the hands back to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. And final time, inhale and exhale. Let's take the hands now to the side. Raise the right hand for one. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And now on 6, raise the left knee with the right arm. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, and 12, and 12. Come back to center. Inhale the arms overhead. And exhale, fold forward over the legs. And begin by bringing the hands, the blocks or thighs. Inhale here, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Expand the belly and the lower ribs into the thighs. And perhaps feel the body rise a bit as the belly expands and then move back down as it contracts. Inhale for 3. Exhale. 4. 4. And 5. And 5. Inhale. Come all the way up. Interlace the hands overhead. Release the pointer finger. Lift out of the pelvis and exhale right. Jump through center. Exhale left. Through center. Exhale right. Through center. Exhale left. And return to center. Take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh and twist towards our right side. Inhale, raise the arms overhead and twist in the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale, return to center. And let's complete the warm-up of our spine with some cat-cow moves. Inhaling, lifting the sternum, and exhaling, rounding towards the back of the chair. Inhale up. Exhale back. And once more, let's inhale back up to center. And exhale, round towards the back of the chair. Inhale, come back to center. Let's interlace the fingers and stretch the palms out towards us, towards me. Let's raise the arms overhead. And then bring the hands to the back of the head. Press the head into the resistance of the hands for 1. And release. 2. And release. And 3. And release. Draw the elbows together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Release the fingertips onto the shoulders, tops of the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take the hands to cactus. Bring the elbows together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stretch the arms out to the side. Take the right over the left. Walk the fingertips onto the shoulder blades. Heel the shoulder blades away from the spine. Lift the elbows. And stay there, or bring the hands around intertwine the arms and breathe here. Unravel the arms, stretch them out to the side again, and take left over right. Try and come around the edge of the shoulders, and then walk the fingertips onto the shoulder blades. Weave the arms around and bring the palms together. And breathe here. Unravel the arms, roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. And once more, go forward, up, back, and slide down. Let's bring the hands, just wrap the hands around the lowest ribs and just move the lower ribs, sort of glide them left to right. And then come back to center. Let's interlace the fingers and come around the left or right knee, draw the right knee in towards the shoulder, flex and point the toes. Circle in one direction and circle in the opposite direction. Release, take the right ankle onto the left thigh. Support the right knee with the right hand. Just gently rock it. And try and concentrate your attention on loosening the muscles in the glutes and the hip flexors. So area. Press the knee into the hand. And release. Press in. And release. And press in. And release. Let's again remove that ankle from the opposite thigh and circle that knee first in one direction and then in the opposite direction. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh or support using the, or just let the, hold the leg up and lift and lower the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take the right foot onto the floor. Point the toes towards the ceiling. Take one block over to the left side of your chair. Shift yourself slightly towards the right side. And open that leg out to the side. Drag the foot back to center. And then drag it out to the side for 2, 2, and 3, and 3. And this time on 4, we're going to hold it out there. Either leave the toes pointing towards the ceiling or bring the foot flat onto the floor. Let's see if we can raise both arms. And then take the left hand onto your block and stretch out in extended side angle. Come back up to center. Draw the right leg in. Shift yourself back to the center of the chair. And let's take one cat-cow breath now. Inhale, raising the sternum. Exhale, rounding towards the back of the chair. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Interlace the fingers in the non-dominant. Interlace and draw the left knee towards the left shoulder. Flex and point the toes. Circling in one direction and circling in the opposite direction. Bring the hands onto the knees. Let's circle the knee first in one direction. And then go around in the opposite direction. Take the hand either behind the thigh or support the leg and lift and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lower down. Stretch that leg out in front, and let's take one block over to the right side of our chair. Let's shift the body slightly left. That's just to free up the movement of that left leg. Draw the leg out towards the side, and then draw it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 4, either keep the toes pointing up, flexing the foot towards the floor, or roll the foot down. Bring both hands up overhead. And then release the hand onto the block and stretch out. Inhale, come back up, draw the leg in, and let's come back to center. Take the feet slightly wider than hip distance and let the knees roll in on one another, taking both right, both left, and come back to center. Let's find our strap. Stretch the right foot out towards the screen. And draw the toes of the right foot in towards the shin. Getting a stretch into the calves here now. And then lift the legs up so their thighs are roughly parallel. Or you can come a little higher if that's available to you. Draw it down. Let's take both hands of the strap into that right hand, lift up again, and open out to the side. You can stretch the opposite arm out. Inhale, come back to center and release. Let's draw the right foot in and extend the left foot out. Take the strap around the base of the toes. Draw the foot in towards you. Raise the leg up so the thighs are parallel or a bit higher. Don't go higher than the thighs being parallel by allowing the back to round. Whatever amount you lift up, try and maintain that curve, forward curve in the lumbar spine. Take both ends of the strap into the left hand now and open the leg out towards the side and maybe stretch the arm out. Draw back into center, release, and bring the legs, feet flat on the floor. Walk the feet into center. Press the soles of the feet into each other. And let the legs open out, the knees open out to the side in a chair version of Baddha Konasana. Breathe here. Press the feet into each other. Let's take one more breath here. And then close the knees like you're closing the pages of a book. Draw the feet slightly back, or the heels slightly back from the knees. The feet can either be touching or slightly apart. And we're going to come into chair pose now. So let's stretch the arms out in front towards me and lift away. Look down. You should be able to see your toes and hold in chair like you're sitting into a chair. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And control your descent back to the chair. Now, let's continue that core work now by coming towards the front of our chair, finding our weights or not. Weights are optional, just to, if you want to add some extra resistance, cross the weights over our chest. Inhale here as we go back towards the chair. And exhale as we come forward, using the core muscles to control our descent towards the back of the chair and to take us forward. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, and 12, and 12. And come back to a neutral spine. And let's reverse the cross and repeat that set of 12. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, and we're going to hold on 12. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come back to center. Let's set our weights aside now. And coming back to our seated mountain pose. Stacking the spine, finding the breath. Let's walk the feet out into so the legs form a small V, not the maximum V, just a small V. Bring the hands up to cactus. And twist towards the left side and bring the right elbow to the right knee and reach across. Inhale, come back to center. Twist opposite direction, left knee or left elbow to left knee and reach across. Inhale, come back to center. Right to right and reach. Back to center. Left to left and reach. Once more on each side. Right to right and reach. Left to left and reach. Come back to center. Take one full breath here. Stretch the right leg out, twist left, and bring the hand inside the leg and reach across. Inhale, come back up to center, stretch the left leg out, twist right, and reach. Draw the left leg in, come back to cactus, twist left, and reach. Come up, twist right, lie down, and reach. Come back into center. Raise both arms overhead and arc right and arc left. And then fold into the middle of the V. Breathe here. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale the hands back to heart center. Let's turn ourselves slide sideways on our chair. And see if you can bring that outside leg, the outside seat. So support yourself on the inside leg, the chair side leg, and see if the outside leg can come free of the chair. Level the pelvis, bring the hands up to cactus, turn towards the outside leg, and bring the chair side elbow to the chair side thigh. Twist. Inhale, come up, and then twist in the opposite direction and reach across. So outside elbow to outside knee. Inhale, come back up, extend both arms to the side, turn towards the camera, and stretch the hands out. Release the hands. Option to leave the knee in towards the center of the room, or bring the knee underneath the hip. You can be on the top of the foot, or the toes can be curled under. And either you have option to lift the arm, maybe the option to follow with the second, the chair side arm. Release, release. And then, again, continue to work on this side by stretching that leg all the way back, working it towards as straight as you can get it. Rolling that outside hip slightly forward, getting a stretch into the hip flexor muscles, and raise the outside and perhaps the inside arm. Turn the body into the center, bring the chair side elbow to the chair side knee, and once again stretch out. Turn towards the floor. Inhale, come up. Draw that outside leg in, and let's move to the opposite side. So beginning with the knee facing into the center of the room, come up to cactus, turn into the center of the room, and bring the chair side elbow to the chair side knee. Stretch across. Inhale, come back to center, twist in the opposite direction, and stretch across. Inhale, come back up to center. Take that outside knee underneath the hip, either on the top of the foot. Roll forward. Lift. Lift. Breathe here. And then slide that foot back. Work it towards straight. And lift. And lift. Four. And let's bring that back knee in, come back to center, come back to that V formation with the legs. Inhale the arms overhead, and exhale, fold into the center of the V. Inhale, come all the way up. Draw the hands back to heart center. Walk the feet back in towards center. And let's come up and do a little bit of standing work. Let's begin facing the back of our chair. Making sure that our chair is stable. Bring the feet parallel, press the feet into the floor, and find standing mountain pose. Inhale the arms overhead, and exhale forward fold. Inhale, come up part way. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot in towards the chair and step the right foot well back and angle the right toes out towards the side of the mat. Bend the knee in towards the chair and straighten. Bend in and straighten. Bend in and straighten. Bend in and straighten. And the next time we bend in, we're going to hold and raise the arms. Bring the hands back onto the chair. Lift the back heel. Step the feet back to meet. And stretch out the upper body. Let's turn the left toes out to the side now and step the right foot in towards the chair. Inhale here. And let's bend the right knee in towards the chair for 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5, and hold. Release the hands onto the chair. Lift the back heel and step both feet back to meet. Stretch the body up. Turn the right foot so it's parallel to the short edge of the mat. And step the left knee in towards the chair. Now open the body towards the long edge of the mat. Bend the left knee in towards the chair. Stretch the hands out. Come into warrior 2. Drop the hand to the back of the chair. Straighten the chair side leg and bring the chair side elbow onto the chair side, onto the chair, and open up into triangle. Turn towards the chair. Lift the back toes and step all the way back. Come into down dog. Bring the right foot. So we're going to do a modified warrior 3 now. So pressing the left foot into the floor, lift. Either just let the toes of the right foot rest on the floor, or lift the right leg up and perhaps stretch the left hand forward. Release the hand and the foot. And just alternately bend one knee and then the other knee and let the hips sway from side to side. Walk the feet in towards the chair. And let's either move the chair to the opposite side or turn around. And now step that right leg in towards the chair. Take the left leg back. Bend the right knee in. Straighten. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5. And hold our warrior 2. Straighten the right leg, bend the right elbow, bring the elbow onto the chair, and find our triangle pose. Lower the hands onto the chair, lift the back heel, stretch out, downward dog. And now either take the opposite, whatever leg you didn't lift before, take it out behind you, and perhaps lift it up and stretch the opposite arm for warrior 3. Release down, stretch out in chair down dog. Walk the feet in towards the chair. And we'll do our tree pose before we come back seated. So lift the knee, come either lifted heel, come to the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Bring the hands together or support them on the chair. Find a focal point that isn't me. And let's raise the arms up. Draw the hands back together at heart center. And just come off and either flip the chair around or turn around. To wrap up our standing practice, let's tree pose on the second side. So lifting the heel, coming onto the ankle, the calf, or up onto the inner thigh. Bring the hands together at heart center. Open up. Hands back together at heart center. And let that outside leg swing. And let's come back down to seated. Coming to seated, let's bring feet hip distance apart and come to our seated mountain pose. Inhale the arms overhead and exhale forward fold. Inhale, just rise part way up and exhale, fold back over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up and draw the hands back to heart center. Let's inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up and return the hands center. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingers, draw the knee into the chest, and hug the right knee towards the right shoulder. Flex and point the toes. Release the ankle onto the opposite thigh and lengthen the back. If it's available to you, slide the knees across. Take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh and twist right. Take one more full breath here. Exhale, come back through center. Unwind the legs. Draw the left knee towards the left shoulder. Flex and point the toes. Circle the knee in one direction. And circle the knee in the opposite direction. Take the ankle to the opposite thigh. Flex the toes in towards the shin. And just now lift the back. And breathe here. Let's release the left foot onto the floor. Oh, I forgot. You got to slide the knees across. I saw Edna. She was giving me the signal. And take the right hand to the outside of the left knee and twist left. And release. Take the knees slightly wide. Let them roll in on one another. And come back, walk the feet back into center. Come to our seated mountain pose. And make any preparations that you deem necessary to support yourself during final relaxation. So grab a drink, add any clothing you might need for final relaxation. And let yourself slide back in the chair. So the back of the chair is supporting you. And for any of you who want to get down onto the floor and support your feet on the edge of the chair, if you can get back up on your own, that's certainly a wonderful option. If not, is to let yourself be fully supported on the back of the chair. Let go of the control of the breath. Let the breath become soft and natural, not directed. Let all the parts of the body relax. You can curl the toes, tense up the feet, take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale. Allow the feet to fully relax. Move your attention to the calves and legs. So tense up the legs, contract the muscles, take a deep breath in, And relax and let everything go. Come up to the trunk of the body. Again, we're going to take a breath in, contract everything in the trunk, and then exhale, let it relax. Come now to the hands, make fists with the hands, squeeze the fists, inhale, and then exhale, let the hands relax. Inhale, tense up the arms and the shoulders, and exhale, relax everything. Inhale. Let's sort of scrunch up the face, clamp the jaw, or squeeze the jaw, and then exhale, relax everything. Finally, inhale, tense the whole body up, and then exhale, let go of everything. Relaxing the breath, relaxing the body, and finally relaxing the mind and resting in the heart. Well, let's just begin to deepen the breath, move the fingers and the toes, nod the head forward and back, go side to side. Shift ourselves towards the front of the chair. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands back to heart center. And let's thank ourselves for making time for the practice today. Thank each other for sharing your practice. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Namaste.